Today I'm coming from you from a super remote location. I also have very limited battery life left on my cell phone, so I gotta make this video fast. But I'm camping at some super remote hot springs in Death Valley. I won't say much more about them because the people there are very protective of the springs and they don't want anybody talking about them online. So forget I said anything about hot springs in Death Valley. But meanwhile, I hiked up kind of a jeep trail over towards Steel Pass. And about 3 miles from the springs, 4 miles up this jeep trail, we come to this really cool little abandoned cabin. Now this cabin is busted because it was built kind of in a wash, I guess. I don't know why they would have built it in a wash. Maybe at the time it wasn't a wash, but I thought a wash was a wash. Anyways, cabin is almost washed out. The foundation you can see there, but still kind of a cool place. And you can see out front here maybe that there's a little seating area. There's a fire ring. Shit, I don't even know if you can see that. Oh, yeah, you can. Fire ring, a couple chairs. There's a little cactus and a pot here. They've done some decorating. But now here's the cabin. Let's go inside and see what's inside the cabin. Go check out inside this cabin. You have to be real careful though, because this, I mean, I've been in a lot of abandoned cabins before, and this one is really in bad shape. Lots of old splintery boards, rusty nails. We're gonna go right into this little screened-in porch here, which you can see is a nice little screened-in porch area. It's got a little table. It's got, on this side, there's some storage, some old pots. But then there was a screen door here. And then you come into the main door. Look at how cool this is. This old rusty doorknob. We could hardly even get the door open because there's so much silt on the floor from when that flash flood came through. But you can get in, and here we are. Now we're inside. Just came through the door. You can see tattered remnants of an old curtain. At one time they had some clothes hanging on this little clothes rack. Some old tar paper for the roof. Really cool. It's a one-room cabin. Over here there's a kind of like a hoe, I guess, some kind of scraper. Really helpful radio call numbers for all the radio stations in the area. Water jug that's empty, but you know, you could use it to collect water, I guess. Little towel rack, shelf, whatever it was. Window, the old bed frame. Look at this. Utah National Guard, America at its best. I would take issue with that claim. Here's some petroglyphs somebody drew. Oops, sorry about the light. Cultural appropriation. And then this side, oh look, it was even wired for electricity at one time, this old cabin. Look at this. Here's a notebook. People write all kind of messages. People that pass through. Oh, who wrote that? I didn't bring a pen, so I had to leave a sticker. But it looks like, you know, if you want to smoke a bowl, somebody very helpfully left a broken bowl there for you. If you're bored and you want to read a book, you could read Player Piano, but you got to start at page 193 and finish at page 220 because that's the only part of the book they have. Oh, here's part of an old newspaper. If you really get bored, you can read this. Jerry Hulse's Travel Tips. Marvin Saltzman has updated his popular Ural guide for train buffs. What is this? Oh, look. It's the Los Angeles Times from Sunday, February 8th, 1973. Far out. Look at this. Tips for the backpack traveler. Holy crike. Look at these. Hawaii adventures back in the day. You could go to 3 days, 3 islands from $3.29. Wow. Look at this, Alaska. This must have been like the travel section of the LA Times. Let us help you find your own Hawaii. Oh, how about this one? Dutch nuns in Rome. Dang. Cool. Look at this. It's a coupon for Waikiki 73. I can't think of anywhere I'd rather go than Waikiki, in 73. Are you serious? Oh, man. Oh, how about this? Pleasant Hawaiian Holiday, $2.29 on Pan Am. Those were the days. Oh, my gosh. Wow, cool. That old paper was a lot of fun to look at. Put it back under the part of that book. But that's about all there is to this little cabin. A little sink, cutting board, prep area, a few little pots and pans, some mugs. Look at this. People did leave a few coffee mugs. Broken tea kettle. So, I mean, if you had to shelter in here, if it was raining or got caught in a storm, hey, it wouldn't be bad. The roof's pretty much solid. Look at that. There's no leaks in the roof. Anyway, I've really enjoyed sharing this little abandoned cabin with you. I mean, even though it's small and it's only one room and there's not a lot of other interesting stuff around it, it's so remote where this is right now. It's just something special that there's a building here at all and that it's survived this long. I mean, gee-many. So if you ever happen to be camping out at the hot springs here in Death Valley, come on, check this out. It's just, if you've ever been to Saline Hot Springs, you just go up above the upper springs, the primitive upper pool, and you keep going another mile-ish, mile and a half. This little cabin is right there on top of the ridge. Really a cool place. I can't say that I'll ever be back again, but who knows? I might party here tonight.